it shall be clearly legible, okay, clear and conspicuous placement near the top of the page. That's letter C. Okay, if you look at that paragraph, close proximity to the bank's name. So this is a picture that the FDIC put out in one of their webinars. And they said, all right, this is what we mean by legible, clear and conspicuous, close proximity to the bank's name, logo, whether it's partial or whole. Okay, that's where it needs to be. I can tell you this, at the footer will never be compliant. Okay, if you're putting this at the footer because you think that's nice and long, that's where it should be, that's never going to be okay. You'll be out of compliance there. They also referenced an old Federal Trade Commission guidance that essentially can be condensed to this: difficult to miss, easily noticeable, easily understandable. Okay, that's the terminology. Difficult to miss, easily noticeable, easily understandable by ordinary customers. That's not you and me, folks. We are in banking. We know banking. We're not ordinary customers. We know what to look for. We know what things look like. And so keep it, you likely have your bank's name and logo near the top somewhere on your pages. That's where this needs to be as it relates to those digital deposit taking channels. Now, here's the good news. Jump down to the bottom of that picture in the middle of page number 6. Roman numeral 1 and 2, and this is huge. This is great guidance that the FDIC put out. Okay, once you place that digital deposit, that official digital sign at the top in close proximity, the bank's name, logo, all that stuff. And many of you have websites that you scroll and maybe scroll forever sometimes. You got a lot of stuff on each page. Okay, Roman numeral 1. It doesn't need to scroll with the person that's utilizing your app, your electronic, or your digital deposit taking channel. So it doesn't have to scroll with the user. As long as it's up there at the top, okay, in letter C, you're good to go. Okay, now think about your banking app. So I've got my phone here. This is a bigger phone because I'm getting blinder as I get older, but they're smaller phones, right? I've got an older one here that's quite a bit smaller. Okay, even this is small, but the point here is Roman numeral says, all right, yeah, we need to be logical here. And so we're going to give some guidance. They did. It said, all right, yeah, that's a long ribbon. To put that on a phone like this, especially in this orientation, the up and down vertical, that's going to be tough to read. Now, and remember, we can pinch and make things bigger on these phones. But what it says in Roman numeral 2, device fit, screen fit, it can be stacked, wrapped, scaled, okay, so that it can be legible and meet letter B at the very top of the page. So they're going to give you some wider guardrails than maybe what originally it looked like when this rule came out, because there was a lack of further guidance at that time. And so this is part of the reason for the extra time, because they've kind of had this guidance spoon-fed out over the last year or so.